Welcome back to another episode of Real Steel Cars. Today we're talking about the Porsche Taycan. I saw this pop up on my news feed this morning as soon as I woke up, and I was like, holy crap, you got to be kidding me. So, real quick, if you're unfamiliar with the Porsche Taycan, it is Porsche's first all-electric supercar. Electric vehicles have been all the rage the past year or two. Everybody's wanting to dip their hands into it. Honestly, I'm not a fan of electric cars for a multitude of reasons, which I can make a whole different video about. If you want me to do that, drop a comment down below. But that's not the topic of today's. The Porsche Taycan, in today's video, actually caught on fire. Preliminary investigations are kind of leaning towards the Porsche being the cause of the fire. Now, looking at these pictures, you can obviously tell it was a very intense fire. This car is actually located in South Florida, where neighbors had reported an explosion just before they saw the garage fire itself happen. If the neighbors heard an explosion, then we have an intense fire. I'm thinking the battery packs overheated, exploded, causing this fire and an extensive amount of damage. Now, luckily, all the damage is contained to the garage and the car. The house itself and those inside are fine. But here's the concerning part. All this damage is just, it's almost overwhelming to see the car melted to this point. Luckily, the fire department was able to put it out before it spread to the rest of the house. But here's where it gets concerning for me. The Taycan just started hitting dealerships in December. There's not many of them on the road. And to already have one of those few cars catch on fire, or at least allegedly catch on fire, investigation hasn't been finished yet, but to have one of these on fire now, with only a few on the road, makes you wonder, how stable are these cars? Are the battery packs in these cars stable enough, or are these cars actually a ticking time bomb? This is not something I would want a chance happening to me. This has happened to Tesla multiple times. I can't even begin to count the amount of Tesla fires I've seen in newsreels. And now we've already got the first Taycan burned down. Granted, this is one Porsche Taycan. We've had multiple Tesla fires. There's only a couple Taycans on the road. So, this isn't good odds. I'm not a fan of electric vehicles, again, for multiple different reasons. But this just adds to the concern I have from electric vehicles. Now, I don't want to go on record saying Porsche is a horrible auto manufacturer and they don't know how to make cars, because that's not true at all. But the EV market is still fresh. Everybody's trying to jump on this bandwagon really quick, and the battery packs just aren't holding up. Now, I understand that some people think going an electric car is better for the environment and all this other crap, which is BS. And I might cover that in another video. Now that I'm starting to get into this video, you're starting to get me riled up for another video. So, yeah, not a fan of electric vehicles, this being one of the reasons. All right, it's happened too many times with Tesla. Tesla's autopilot feature obviously doesn't work. Vehicles are catching fire left and right, and I don't see the benefit. There's more concern than there is benefit. So take this with a grain of salt, but this is just my point of view from these vehicles. Now, I'm sure Porsche's also investigating this fire, and obviously I would too if I were them, because this is pretty concerning. You got your first wave of Taycans hitting the street, and one already catches fire within 2 months. That's not a great track record. So I guess we're going to have to keep an eye on this and get the final ruling of the investigation, what exactly happened. So if you put an order in for a Porsche Taycan, I would not rush it home just yet. I would hold off on taking delivery of that thing until the investigation is over. Once I get news on what the results of that investigation are, I'll be sure to let you know. Until then, make sure you drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time.